Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Find the look that works for you. Find the look that works for you. Now, let's be real, looks matters, but also the look. Now, as far as your pure genetics, you only got so much control over your bone structure. Yes, you can hit the gym and you can develop your body to its greatest extent, but it's still only so far. If you naturally ectomorphic, you probably won't be like that big stocky bodybuilder and stuff unless you use some steroids or something, which I highly discourage. It's all about being the most natural, but that's for the body game thing. But if you talk about the look, you have 100% control over your look. Now, it's not about your bone structure, but it's about what you do with it. That's the key. It's about what you do with it. And contrary to what many men might believe, women paying just as much attention to that as everything else. Indeed, they pay attention to every single thing about you, even your body posture and everything. And I'm going to get into that later because that's a part of your look as well. But you have 100% control over it because you can work with what you got and you can fix it up to whatever you want. What you have to do is not only fix yourself up to that look, but find the one that works for you. All right. Now, for the past few months, I've been letting my hair grow out. But honestly, it works for me when it's short. It's either very short or I'm bald. And let me say something about that real quick, because you get some guys saying, well, if you're bald, it's over and stuff. Apparently not. Apparently not. I can list a whole bunch of celebrities and then you got guys walking down the street. They got their head shaved. It's all a matter of a woman's taste. Some women like it shaved, some women don't. That's part of the thing too. Which hairstyle works for you, okay? So, but for me, it works better for me when I keep it real short. It works better for me. I can count on one hand how many times when the hair was out and the women are like, oh yeah. In one hand. Usually it works for me when I keep it real short. But that's me. Somebody else might need to let it grow out. Somebody else might need to let it go down to their shoulders because that's what works for them. Beard game. Actually, beard game don't work for me. It really don't. It really don't. I'll let it grow out, but I got that scraggly type of hair growing now. The only full growth I get is on my chin. So goatee game for me. And everything, but it works. And then how I'm dressing and everything, and that's every single person. You gotta say, okay, what kind of haircut works for you? Does that work for you? Don't facial hair, does it work for you or not? Your clothing, what works for you? See, one thing, I've been talking about class and everything, but here's the thing: if you really look at different class levels, they're gonna dress differently. You got that more upper class preppy type of look. It works there. You got that rougher streetwear look, with the more lower classes. Well, it works there. See, the thing is, what look works for the type of women that you consider quality, that you consider attractive? Because trust me, they are looking at your style. What type of shoes work for you? Like when I've talked about style before, I've had many guys say, well, I got my Jordans and all of that. Well, it depends on who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a streetwear type of women, oh yeah, Jordans are great. But what if you're dealing with more upper class professional type women? What type of look works for them? And then, what type of look that they like, but what type of look that you have will draw their attention. And see, I hate to use this word target. I'll just say focus of your attention. What type of women you focusing on? What type of look works for them? And then what type of look you comfortable doing? You might be checking out like those women into the street styles and everything. Hey, you think they fine. But then are you comfortable with that? And here's the bottom line. If you're not comfortable with that look, well, don't do it. And if they don't like it, then you need to strongly reconsider what type of women you want to deal with. See, when I'm walking out and about, there's a certain type of woman that will respond to me depending on what I'm wearing. Now, if I got like just some casual clothes on and some, sweats, all of that, okay, I tend to get those women more working class and stuff on that level. They paying close attention and everything. But, if I'm out, I got polo on or, more upscale or something, depending on where I'm at. Now, if I'm in an upscale area, the women are like, yeah, they turning around and everything. Especially the ones closer to my age, the women who got something. But if I'm in a streetwear environment, shoot, I can walk through with all my grown man stuff on and they ain't batting an eyelash. So you got to think about it. And then let me get down to it. You ultimately got to be comfortable. Like you ever see some people, well, I'll just say it like this. There's some dudes, they'll try to look all stylish. Let me use a streetwear example. They try to get all that streetwear stuff and it don't work for them. That's not you. Like I knew this dude and he was trying to get, he was getting the earrings and all of this. But I'm like, dude, that's not the type of woman you need to be dealing with. Because he was more on the intellectual side. This particular person was on a more intellectual side. I said, no, you need to give that intellectual type of look. Those street type of women and stuff, the ratchets, that's not your crowd. And you'll be more comfortable with it. See, that's the thing. See, you got to say, okay, who am I trying to get with? What am I comfortable wearing? And then just experiment. I mean, the simplest thing is a haircut. Let's just be real. You get a lot of guys saying it's face. Pfft. Women actually care more about a haircut. So anything, does it work for you if it's shaved, low cut, got a nice fade, locks? Seriously, hair, I'm going to tell you what, hair is very important. And you got total control over it. That's why I always say, let the barber bless you. Shoot, barbers are collectively probably responsible for the birth of millions of babies. Millions of babies. Them and those old school R&B stars. But I'm serious, though. That's why haircuts are so important. That's why you could get a barber. A serious barber could probably make at least 6 figures. And if they really expand their business and everything, probably become a millionaire. Probably have a millionaire. Bring in other barbers, have some spaces and everything. Because hair is that important. There's hair, and you have 100% control. Beard game. Some women go crazy if you have that beard. But it's not going to work for everybody. If you got a guy who got a legitimate square jaw or he got dimples or something like that, it don't work for him as well. And especially if it was like my beard grows in scraggly. So I was like, might not work as well. But hold up. You got communities out there, subcultures, where having a scraggly beard works just fine. So it's like, all right, where are you going to be at? What look do you have? And stuff, what kind of jewelry you're wearing and everything. Even tats and everything, because you get some people say, hey, get some tats and stuff, women to go crazy. Certain type of women to go crazy. That's a class thing. If you tat it up, maybe in some tattoo subcultures or in some street environments, oh yeah, being tatted up like that, oh yeah, the bomb, they checking you out. But if you're in a professional environment and you tatted like that, they're going to be looking at you. You go into some professional interview, you got a neck tattoo. They ain't going to be like, I don't know. And this is an important consideration. Where you at? Where are you presenting at? What are you trying to do? And everything. I ain't going to say don't get tats. I've noticed, you get some professional type of women, they'll hide their tats. And some professional men, they'll hide their tats. But you get some other people, you can see them all over. You're going to be limited. You're going to be limited. Even you got some guys out here even getting some piercings. Well, it depends on what your environment is. If you're in a bohemian type of environment, oh yeah, you could probably get away with it. But if you're not, boom. So you got to say, is this working with you? What environment are you in? What are you comfortable with? What do the women that you want, what do they generally go for? You got to take that in. But the bottom line is find the look that works for you. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. Get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.